In England, from the late 17th century onwards, divorce was extremely difficult for most people, especially those without wealth. As a result, some unhappy husbands resorted to a peculiar practice called wife selling. This involved the husband publicly parading his wife with a rope or halter around her neck, arm, or waist, and then auctioning her off to the highest bidder. Once, a man named George Ray took his wife to a market where he tied a halter around her waist and auctioned her off to the highest bidder, William Howard. He paid a single shilling to Ray and then walked off arm in arm with the woman, showing no concern. In another incident from 1832, a man named Joseph Thomson sold his wife by describing her negative qualities, such as being a born serpent, and advising potential buyers to avoid lively women like they would avoid dangerous animals or diseases. Despite this, he highlighted her skills, including milking cows, singing, and being a drinking companion. He offered her for sale for 50 shillings, ending his marriage in a unique and somewhat humorous way. This unusual custom even inspired Thomas Hardy's novel, The Mayor of Casterbridge, where the main character sells his wife, an act that deeply impacts his life. Even though wife selling wasn't allowed by law and often caused legal problems, authorities didn't always step in firmly. Some officials were not sure if they could even stop these sales. Interestingly, there were instances where local authorities compelled husbands to sell their wives rather than support them in workhouses. Wife selling persisted in England until the early 20th century. Even in 1901, historian James Bryce noted that such sales were still occurring occasionally. In a notable case from 1913, a woman testified in a Leeds court that she had been sold her husband's co-worker.